Okay, so we're doing a feature today of another one of my friends from Instagram. JulianEstaban is his Instagram handle. I've known this guy probably 5 years. We chat back like a little bit back and forth. Like he'll comment on my story or post or whatever. He doesn't post a whole lot to Instagram anymore, but he used to be more active. Anyway, he's got some really cool tattoos and some really unique stuff to show off here, so let's just dig into this.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, so it says, "Hey buddy, just figured I'd send some of my favorite pieces and also some Blackout / stomach progress pics for you to talk about. I went on the journey very quickly. Within about 6 months, I got almost full coverage minus my back.
Yeah, he was going nuts for a while there.
Which I will be working on soon. I've been tattooed by over 30 different artists from all over and still have a ways to go with a lot of white over black on my arm, neck, and more definition to my chest blast overs. Take whatever you want to use from the pics I sent. It doesn't have to be all of them. Cheers."
Well, it'll be a lot of them. So right away we see neck blackout.
I like the framing of his jaw is really nice.
It's a nice frame with like these blackout necks. You can really like reshape your face, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I would always say these is like, just because you have a face shape doesn't mean you have to keep that face shape.
Oh no,
I've changed mine 3 or 4 times.
It's like a lot of women like contour their faces to change their face shape. This is like a permanent contour. You just got to be careful.
That's what I was saying about that the one girl who had the blackout neck problems. It's like, just bring it up.
Yeah.
Reshape it. This is a nice defined jawline now.
Yeah, I really
Not that he had a bad
shape.
jawline anyway.
No,
but
it
like,
just accentuates it.
Yeah, it just accentuates it. So, yeah, nice solid black work. Here we have some scratch work. I like the thorns on his forehead quite a bit.
Yeah, I do too. I like, what is this, kind of like moon shape under his eye?
Scratches look like they might have been blasted over too.
Yeah, it looks like there's some stuff underneath them. I like the scratch work too.
Yeah, they work. Not for me. Like, I don't like the scratchy stuff, but it might be an option for me for my ears. I'm thinking about my ears a lot lately. Like, I'm really starting to think about what to do with my ears.
Scratch work would look cool on your ears.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because I don't know that I can do full saturation. So he's done a little bit of his ears with this. He's got some fucking big ass. I think he actually, if I recall, had the top cut out.
It looks, and don't quote me, but the top does look a bit scalpeled.
Yeah, I think it was cut out.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. But yeah, I'm not going that route. But yeah, tattooing your ears when they're stretched big time is a little bit tricky. So
I bet.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine.
What's kept me off doing it.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. He's got a really nice like look. Hey, this is a really beautiful tattoo.
I don't know where this is. Is it the leg tattoo?
Yeah, I really like this one.
Some of these tattoos I hadn't seen. He's got them all in his highlights, I think, but like his page has only got so many tattoos on it, so it's kind of neat to see.
Well, this one's really well done. Really cool double-headed demon. I just really like it.
Most of this dude's work is going to be really well done.
Ugh.
And similar to me with the over 30 artists, that's me too. I have been tattooed by I don't even know how many people.
Right,
So
lots.
If you're a collector, you end up getting tattooed by all kinds of people. I really, really like this though. The colors. And I will tell you, like, JulianEstaban here has not the darkest skin, but not the lightest skin either. So some of this is color on like a darker skin tone. And
it's really well done color. I think a lot of people have a hard time getting these bright colors on darker skin tones.
I get so many questions about that, which is why I was really happy to feature him, because like this is some high level color on a darker skin tone. So you know, it can be done. But yeah, I do really like this one a lot.
Yeah, I think this is really well done.
Great use of light source, super creepy subject matter.
Highlights are really nicely done.
Good sizing. Yeah, really cool.
Super cool. Oh, this is wicked as well.
Yeah, an alien piece.
The green, oh man.
Yeah, the green really shows through. So
yeah.
And the white highlights and stuff are really nice too.
And there's some green highlight and the white highlight. Really cool.
This is me, like, too, where it's like you like so many different styles, you end up with a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So
little eclectic collection of, you know, all the things that you love in life.
And then
This is a blast over?
Yeah, more blast over. It's like white and black on black. Or kinda.
I'm always so impressed with what you can do with the white on black.
Oh, yeah.
And like the blast overs
Well,
and
you
stuff.
just have so many different uses for it, right?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be just straight blackout covering.
And again, I really like the way the artist fit this to shape his body.
Yep.
Really
Yeah,
smart
it's got
choice.
a really great flow. Everything seems to work here, you know. I would like to see the other side done the exact same way.
Right.
So here we have the blackout elements. I think he covered some of this with white too. So, but this is a great, you can see like, what is happening here? They had a face lined out there.
It looks like Darth Maul.
It does look like Darth Maul.
Like it's got like the 3 horns. Like who knows what it's gonna be?
Yeah. It's just confusing to look at this.
Well, because it's both sides of his body, but they're facing the same direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's throwing me off. That makes
Right?
sense.
It's so like.
Yeah, the picture's flipped.
Yeah. Does that make
So,
sense?
yeah, no, it makes
It took
sense.
me a
At first it
second
was like,
because
whoa,
I was like, "Oh, what's
here?
happening?" But it's both sides of his body, but they're just facing the same direction, so
It's
they
a
both
trip.
look like the same size. Definitely.
Get into your armpits. They're not that bad.
Yeah,
That's
right?
my thing. They're really not that bad. So I would recommend,
Just black them out.
yeah.
Why
Well,
not?
or do something. Whatever you want, but do them. They're not that bad. Yeah. This is Lost Boys, is it?
Yeah, Lost Boys.
See,
Again,
Lost Boys isn't my favorite movie, so I do know what it is, but like
super iconic. I really love the
the
burning
church is
church.
awesome.
Super awesome.
this is what I want from a burning church tattoo.
Really nice color portrait.
So when I was ripping apart that one burning church, and I had mentioned that I like burning church tattoos, some asshole in the comment was like, "Of course you do, you edgelord," or something like that. It's like, there's nothing really edgy about me. If anything, I'm completely counter that.
I feel like I'm the edgelord in this relationship.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. So whoever you are, asshole, you got it all wrong.
Actually,
But,
Remy makes fun of me for my like
yeah,
edgelord ways all the time.
I'm super non-hipster.
Yeah.
So sorry to let you down there, princess, but that's not a thing.
No, not at all.
That being said, I really like the color blending and the fire here. Fire is actually tricky to do.
Yes,
So.
I love the color blending in the fire. I really like seriously am stuck on his face. It is so nicely
Oh yeah,
done.
the whole thing is great.
Yeah.
Everything here is, all these tattoos are really good. They're just different. He got a really nice deep split. I'm envious of people with deep splits because I couldn't get mine cut really deep because I'm tongue-tied, or was. I'll have to get mine done a second time. But I had to feature this.
This is crazy.
No, you know, they always cut deeper than it ends up. 'Cause
Oh yeah, I
some
know.
of the regrowth, right?
It always grows in. It's just
I have seen one that's legitimately like that deep once it's healed. It's like, it makes me even a little uncomfortable to see having my own split. But when they get that deep, it's you can really do some cool tricks with them, because then they kind of both operate as their own muscular structure. Whereas when mine is not cut as deep,
yeah.
it can't do all the fun tricks. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, the tips, it's still mostly one piece, right? It's just split mostly the last like half inch or more.
Yeah, you lost a tiny bit. So.
I lost a tiny bit, but not that much.
No.
And it didn't regrow after the first few weeks. It stayed.
Not looking forward to that resplit.
I am. It was fun.
I watched from the car. It was actually really
When I see this, it
fascinating.
makes me want to do it again.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm
So,
sure it does.
Yeah.
The drive home was scary. Let's move on.
Subsequent
this is cool too.
splits aren't as bad though. They don't swell
I
as
remember
much
him
and
saying
all that. So this one I don't understand right away.
It's a mask breaking apart with a skull underneath.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a little less
It's still really
obvious,
nice.
apparent.
Just I don't know what the hell I'm looking at.
Right?
I am surprised that his legs aren't completely sleeved, though. That is taking me by surprise.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised about that too.
But then
He's
again,
got quite a few tattoos.
when I seen him going on the journey and his story highlights and stuff like that, it was like there was a lot happening fast. So he probably just got stuck at a place where he couldn't afford it for a little while. I'm sure he'll get right back at it.
I think this is more obvious at this angle.
Yeah, this makes more sense from this angle, but even still, it's a little hard to follow.
Super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a striking
Ooh.
image. Here you can see the white on black that they
And
brought in.
More of that really awesome fire.
Yeah. So yeah, it works. You know, you can do all kinds of different things with white on black work, and this really did a nice trick here where it kind of shapes his whole figure.
I was gonna say it's crazy. Like they're really accentuating his lines and stuff with this. It's really cool. The artist who mapped it out on him did a really smart job.
Yeah, it's
Because
really cool.
I don't think that's super easy to do.
No, I mean you got to know the flow of the body really well. So, it's a foot tattoo cover up. I wonder how this is healed now.
Not necessarily a cover up because the boat is still
It's
there.
still in there. They just used it in a bigger design.
It's really cool.
It's pretty clever.
Good
Like I
good
said,
way
you're
to
not
do
going to
it.
see any bad tattoos here. So.
No, definitely. I mean, the little boat kind of sucks. But,
No, I don't even think it does. I think it's quirky and
I think
fun.
they made it way better with the.
This I didn't see as a cover up.
Yeah, I didn't know that was
This
a cover
again,
up.
this is a color and black on black cover up.
It's
Color white and black on
crazy.
black.
I didn't think that was a cover up at all.
I didn't see it in the. I would have needed to see this picture
That's
because you
so
can't see it
cool.
anywhere. But this is people wouldn't think of it this way, but this is another black on black cover up. So,
Really well done.
Yep.
Crazy what you can do.
Yep. Here's a back shot of the
Black on the neck
black
there.
on the neck, and you can see here it's a little spotty in places. These things, necks are hard to saturate. This is a pretty good one, but necks often will take more than one pass if you want to get them really solid. I think mine took 3.
Oh, and
So
there
you
is.
did the Darth Maul.
Yeah, so I was right.
Yeah.
Go
Well,
me.
it looked like Darth Maul, but
It did.
the only problem I have with this is you've left very little space in your armpit, and you could do a cool piece there. But I guess you could just black around
You
him
could put
now.
the shield,
I don't think so. It's
the
gonna
like
be too
Star Wars
small.
like little shield thing. That
I
they
would
do.
just black around him up into the armpit and make your armpit black.
And again, this is a really amazing color portrait.
And I love that even this is a blast over of script.
Yeah,
Like you can see the script through
just
there.
running over everything.
Yeah. Well, that's what you do when you like getting tattooed, right? So,
So many different styles.
yeah.
Like you have such a good collection.
Yeah, there's a lot to love here. I don't like this one as much, but the stomach piece, I don't know what it's from. It's cool. I don't want it for myself, but it's really unique. I really like the shading to bring out the waves around this face.
Yeah, but I think he blacked over those waves from what I could see in like later
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah, I mean, this is a growing evolution, like I said. And here you can see the other side of the chest.
Yeah,
So, and
a lion.
yeah, the only thing I don't like about the chest is you can still see so much of the old stuff.
Yeah,
And
that would bother you.
That would drive me nuts.
Yeah.
But you can smother that out with opaques if you care.
I'm a big fan of like the blastovers and the messy look that it gets. Like I really like it.
I'm just such a neat freak with tattoos.
know.
Everything needs to be like, ironed out for me.
Oh yeah, see, and here's a
Here's
shot
the
that
after.
he blacked the background. I like it better with the
The whole
background.
aesthetic comes together more.
Yeah, and the fire just like stands out way more.
Yeah, it's a really cool look. And then this, I really like this eyebrow banger.
Yeah, this is a really nice script.
Yeah, it's really cool. Has a nice frame around the eye and works into the forehead nice. Like, I've got nothing bad to say
Yeah,
about any of this.
Nice and big.
Nice chunky outlines on the palm. This is the way you go. I'd be curious to see what the fingers look like.
This is the craziest, like, biggest hand tattoo I think I've ever seen, other
No.
than the hand blackout.
I've seen some ones that are crazier.
Or it's
but-
just I've never seen someone like. I mean, I'm sure people have, but I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen like a full covered hand. That's cool.
Yeah, Luke Ashley does stuff like this fairly often, but like this is a pretty impressive one. I think they've done like bold enough that there's a good chance that a lot of this stays. Most of it stays, most likely. The only thing I don't think was a wise idea in terms of like the longevity is making all the fingers meet up into the design, but I don't know how much that matters either.
Right.
Like, I think it looks cool either way, but it's just because any one part of this dropping out affects the whole design.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It might be harder to line it up the second
That's
time.
really
I'm
my
wondering.
only critique with that is like palm tattoos being very precise is a problem. They're gonna blow out by design. That being said, I don't really think that it matters. I think it's going to look cool either way. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my palm tattoo right now. I want to fill in my palms, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it. So
Interesting.
I I just don't want to try and black them out. That's not the move.
No,
Something like this
we've
is
seen
the move.
it doesn't
Even
work.
when they're done well, they're not for me. I don't like it. It's like blue gray and really smeary looking.
It would drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can't get it to a place where it's like a solid sheen of black. It will never happen. I know a guy who's done his 7 times. We're going to feature him on here
Awesome.
eventually. I've got him coming up, but it's just not for me. Something like this is much more what I'm thinking about doing. I like the way this looks. Like, obviously this is fresh, but even the healed version of this would be cool, where it's kind of bluey gray and like blown out. So this is a really cool palm tattoo. Yeah. I got nothing bad to say here. It's all praise today, unfortunately.
Yeah, all I got is praise. This
Yeah.
guy's got an awesome suit
Sick
going.
collection. I can't wait to see more from him.